Hey there, all of my Gemini people out there, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see just what's going on when it comes to your weekly astrological and tarot card forecasts for the week starting December 9th, 2024. And just a quick reminder for everybody out there, if you ever want to get a personal reading with me, you can go on ahead to my website, integrativemysticism.com, and schedule yourself a session there. So let's talk about the astrology weather for your week. Well, with the 12th and the 13th, we've actually got a really strong, really tense and difficult opposition going on between Venus in Aquarius and Mars, recently turned retrograde in Leo. And this is spelling conflicts of desire, conflicts of passion, as well as conflict of ambition. And for you, there could be some issues coming up around a contract, a commitment, an agreement, or possibly something that you've got going on with a collaboration, either close or long distance. This could also affect your social life, particularly friendships, in this way. Be careful about pushing too hard or what can happen when other people push too hard to get what they want. This can sometimes show up where people are so focused on getting what they want and getting what's going to make them feel good that they actually create a bigger problem, and the victories themselves are not worth it. Be careful about any kind of arguments or debates or, people or yourself being tempted to force an issue or force a priority. It will fail. On the 15th, we've got a full moon in Gemini, and we also have Mercury direct in Sagittarius. And this is a beautiful aspect for you because this full moon is falling in your sign. And this is all about culminations, completions, and endings, rectifying mistakes. And over the course of the 2 weeks following the 15th, we've got something going on where an important connection, an important relationship, or an important joint road or joint venture is getting a chance to have some kind of problem or mistake that's come up over the last few months go through a very special fix. This can also be a beautiful time for a lot of you that have maybe been encountering roadblocks when it comes to partnership priorities. And so be ready for that. That's going to be a good way to go cruising into mid-month. So that's what we've got for your astrology and the weather. Let's have a look and see what's going on with your tarot and the traffic. All right, Gemini, here is your tarot traffic. And it looks like for your Earth sector, when it comes to your work, job, and finances, you've got the Magician reversed. This week, you're going to need to be on your guard. It looks like there could be something coming up where a screw-up or maybe even something false, a manipulator, or some kind of obstruction could be creating problems or threaten to put something bad on the table, whether it looks bad in an obvious way or it's subtle. The Magician card reversed can sometimes show up where we need to be careful about speculative spending, trusting the wrong people, or giving deference or faith to the wrong people. Now, this could be around personal finances, a family matter, or again, something maybe even going on with who you trust at work. Whatever the case is with the Magician reversed, take your time to suss everybody out. Otherwise, there could be some hell to pay. If we can, of course, pay close attention and stay on our guard, it can still be a good week. For your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Queen of Wands upright. And it looks like a lot of you Gemini people are getting a chance to enjoy a little bit of a celebrity moment. The Queen of Wands is the card of popularity. It's the card of boosts to social activity, but also somebody that could be either they themselves or through maybe an association that you have, boosting your personal popularity, awareness, or success of something that you care about, taking something small and promoting it all the bigger. Whether this is something for business or for pleasure, fun with friends, or maybe something you're planning for the future, you're going to be in for, again, some really good help. For your challenge this week, you've got the Page of Wands upright. The Page of Wands is all about answering calls, initiations, and taking the roads and paths to new opportunities as they come to you. I get this a lot sometimes for clients who are afraid to try new things, even though new things are exactly what the doctor ordered, whether it's new friends, new money, new adventures, new roads opening up, whatever. And you got to be careful when the challenge is getting yourself out there. Don't try to bring good new things that are trying to get you out of your bubble to make them stay in your bubble with you. It won't work that way. You're going to have to be ready to be bold and, again, accept some fresh starts that are coming your way. For your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you've got the Four of Pentacles reversed. And the Four of Pentacles reversed is actually really good in love because this is indicating something opening up that has once been blocked off, withheld, or reserved. And for a lot of you who are single or available to new people, there could be some kind of important moment or connection going on with somebody new or somebody known where there's a strong heart-to-heart or some kind of important chemistry or chord is getting struck that is actually strengthening an important tie or bond that is ready to develop, whether this is, again, somebody new or somebody known. Of course, that's going to be on a Gemini to Gemini basis, but it's good. For those of you who are coupled or are married, the Four of Pentacles reverse is indicating something opening up for you and your partner, likely something that has been maybe kept far and away or just out of reach for you guys. Whether this is something you've been aiming towards together or maybe even something a partner or you yourself have not been able to fully invest in. But again, it's going to be something worth celebrating too. And that's always something that can come up around the Four cards. For your spiritual advice, you've got the Fool upright. This whole week is about treading into brand new territory, getting out of your bubble, as we've talked about already, but also getting a chance to broaden your horizons. Be careful not to always go back to what you know and to what you relate to, because what we know and what we relate to can only give us more of the same. The Fool card upright is indicating a lot of wins and a lot of prizes for those who are ready to venture out beyond the boundaries that they are used to staying within. And so a lot of you Gemini people need to be ready to get out of that bubble. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, don't forget my name is Nico, son of Celine, and should you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.